So, a couple of months ago I released a He Who Moans video in which I said this. Voyage of the Damned was shit, yes, but I remember it really, really vividly. This pissed quite a lot of people in the comment section off, because Voyage of the Damned is surprisingly popular, when I always thought it was widely considered to be fair game in the field of examples of Doctor Who episodes that it's okay to slag off. So I thought it might be fun to re-watch Voyage of the Damned this Christmas with friends of He Who Moans, John Granston and Richard B. Brooks. Billy couldn't make this one, and make a video review. The full commentary is available on my Patreon as ever. Because really, what better way to celebrate Christmas than by making everyone hate me? Well, you know what, fuck it. If everyone's gonna hate me for calling Voyage of the Damned shit, then I might as well go the whole hog. Tom Baker's shit, I'm gonna keep saying it.
I agree.
He's such an arsehole.
And he was terrible in Genesis of the Daleks. And
yeah, but Genesis of the Daleks is just not actually that.
It's awful, isn't it? It's terrible.
It's just pretty bad.
It's not
Famously.
got anything good in it.
It's okay, internet. We're doing jokes. You can stop panicking.
Some things aren't to be joked about, John.
So, Voyage of the Damned is the most overblown, over-the-top, jumps-the-shark moment in the Russell era. The show had its stupid overblown moments up until this point, of course, but by the third Christmas special, when it was getting 12 million viewers, it was like Russell just went, you know what, fuck it, let's go all in on being this big, dumb, overblown, cheesy pantomime. Titanic in space. Space Titanic is crashing into the Earth because of a conspiracy orchestrated by a man who turns out to be a head in a box and homicidal angel robots. Voyage of the Damned does stick out in your brain for being so crazy and out there, but you do have to stop and remember that it's not as original as it seems at first glance. I mean, I suppose that's the good thing about Voyage of the Damned. I've never seen Titanic in space.
No one's ever seen Titanic in space, unless they've watched Futurama.
This was that
Douglas Adams game,
yeah.
Starship Titanic.
Oh yeah, that's true, that's a point, yeah. So I guess this isn't as... I guess Voyage of the Damned isn't as original as I'm giving it credit for.
Yet again, Russell T Davies stealing off the Adams oeuvre.
Okay, so the robots have gone evil and they're going to kill everyone.
Oh, there's something wrong with them, yeah.
There's something wrong with the robots. There's always something wrong with the robots. I swear there's at least 80 classic Doctor Who serials where the Doctor is a stowaway on board a posh upper-class space cruise thing.
It's definitely a thing that happens a lot, I think.
Happens all the time in Big Finish.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've heard it a lot in Big Finish.
Pretty much all of Voyage of the Damned's elements have already been done to death, but it does stick out in my mind and it is memorable, and it's not the big dumb premise that's done that. The reason Voyage of the Damned feels especially memorable to me is in the way it's done. It does have its jokes, of course, but while Voyage of the Damned is silly and camp, it's also fucking brutal and takes itself incredibly seriously. The episode does know it's stupid. It is well aware of how silly its entire setup is, but while it's dressed in its pink leotard with custard pies on its head, it looks the viewer directly in the eye and goes, yeah, alright, I know I'm stupid. What of it?
He's engineered an entire episode that ends with with this sequence of events.
With Kylie Minogue using a forklift
to drive at a man who is a head in a box. It's incredible. And then you get these slow motion film sequences. It's like, and for the most part, this works. This drama that he's contrived is just great and ridiculous, and it's why I'm here for Doctor Who.
I love the very serious music played over the top of something so stupid.
Amazing.
Another thing I forgot about this episode is almost everyone dies. It introduces all these adorably cute characters and tries very hard to get you to care about them, and then it just brutally kills them off in the dumbest but also most tragic ways possible. There is so much death in this episode, it's unbelievable. Sure, Voyage of the Damned is stupid, but you can't deny that it's got some teeth to it.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's
back
so
at
silly.
his head. It's so silly but sinister as well. It just knows the right tone.
Oh, it's lovely, yeah. Lovely death.
I like how you said, it's lovely as a man gets beheaded.
Death is lovely, isn't it? Or am I just warped? He's going to die.
Yeah, he's going to kill all of them. I do like that Russell shamelessly killed everyone quite frequently.
Yeah.
Doesn't the arsehole survive as well?
Yep.
That's fair. Yeah. So that's so Russell.
The man's a monster, isn't he?
The
hosts are killing off any surviving.
Russell was fucking ruthless, wasn't he?
He was an evil man.
Evil man.
Russell's great. This is the thing. Whenever
Got such fucking teeth, doesn't he?
Yeah, when people start bashing his ear, it's like, have you watched it recently? Like, look at this stuff. The show lost a lot of this pretty quickly.
Yeah, I kind of have to admit at this point, I was very wrong to call Voyage of the Damned shit. It's not, and I did come away with quite a lot of respect for it in hindsight. It's stupid, but its confidence is something that I can thoroughly respect.
You gotta give it that trick, remember? Pretty good.
Aww. I wanted a sequence where Banafacafalata and Astrid started fucking.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Voyage of the Damned is so distinctive that I often forget that one of its big selling points at the time was that they'd cast Kylie Minogue as a new one-shot companion, Astrid. So far as stunt casting goes, it must have worked. About 13 million viewers isn't something to shrug at.
So that's Kylie Minogue, who you'll remember from...
that song she did.
Steps.
La la la. La 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 la. That one?
You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record.
Like a record, baby. La 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 la.
Is that what she did, or was it? What's that one?
I think she got to fame with her classic song "Material World."
I'm addicted to you because I know that you're toxic.
Yes, that's
That's
also
it.
her.
That's that as well. She's famous for all of those.
Material Girl.
Yeah,
That was her.
yeah, material.
I've done that one, Richard. I've done that joke.
Tragedy.
Tragedy.
If feeling's gone and you can't go wrong, it's tragedy.
Watch the ship sailing out to the sea.
Material Girl. And so, does he fancy her because she reminds him of Billie Piper?
Because she's blonde.
Because they both had hit singles in the 90s.
Oh yeah, Billie Piper. She was a pop singer, wasn't she? what songs did
She had that song,
had that
Can't Get You Out of My Head.
Yeah, that one.
And Bad Romance.
This is amazing.
Kylie Minogue had never seen London before, and they tried to get a natural performance from her.
What are you talking about? She did that song, you know, London Calling.
Bernard Cribbins there, famous for his song "I'm Too Sexy."
Yes. Yes. Underneath that scarf, he's not wearing a shirt.
That was a deep cut. Thank you.
That was so good. I'm crying.
Why isn't there a Bernard Cribbins cover of "I'm Too Sexy"? That's all I want to know now.
Oh yeah, Kylie's not the only big name guest they had either.
Now, coming up is maybe the piece, the moment where I'm like, oh, okay, this might be a little bit much.
I
know which bit's coming. I know which bit's coming.
In defiance of extraterrestrials.
Oh my god.
And the thing is, that's actually the Queen.
Yes, yeah, it's her cameo.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. Happy Christmas.
Come on, everyone, stand up and salute. Come on, it's Mom here. Come on, what are you fucking traitor? Stand up, salute. God save our gracious Queen. She ain't no human being.
That was Kylie as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was. Yeah. So in conclusion, I repent. Voyage of the Damned is clearly the greatest episode of all time. Yeah, being totally serious. Fuck off Heaven Sent, fuck off Blink. This is what a proper Doctor Who episode looks like.
And enough off-world accounts to retire me to the beaches of Penhaxico 2, where the ladies, so I'm told, are very fond of metal.
That's it. That's an amazing laugh.
Do you know what? I was really hoping that he'd
Metal.
say, where the ladies are very fond of head.
I'm sure.
If Moffat had written it, he'd say
yeah.
head. I was reading A Writer's Tale, and doesn't Russell T Davies basically say, I'm glad we got Russell Tovey because he's got a great arse?
Well, it sounds like Russell. Yeah, because you see Russell Tovey's arse quite a lot in Being Human.
20 minutes. And they're digging out the records and
Anyways, to cheer everyone up, I'm going to get my arse out.
It was stupid, but a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a surprising amount of fun. I'm sorry, Internet, for saying it's shit. even though it kind of is, but that's kind of the point.
Exactly.
Russell was... I think... I mean, I had my problems with Russell at the time, but I think he was the perfect guy to helmet, really.
Yeah.
Because he's got that perfect balance between being so over the top and silly, but also having teeth.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this is the thing at the time. I just didn't really feel like he had an edge. But going back and watching his thing, there's so much edge.
Yeah, surprising amount of edge.
And then Moffat came and we were like, yeah, finally some edge. And then no one died ever.
And on that note, I'm going to have to go.
And on that bombshell...
Thank you very much, faithful viewer. Thank you, Stu.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. God save the Queen.
Thank you for Snuggle.
Thank you, John
Chib.
and Richard. Thanks for listening, Patreon. You're all material girls. Bye, Richard and John.
Bye, Stuart and John.
Bye.
You may now unplug your computers now.